Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Golden State Warriors come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Pelicans. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Cade Cunningham, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Drew. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Hardaway in at the two-guard spot. And for the Pelicans, they've got Yves Missi. OG Anunoby is out there with Williamson. Then it's Austin. You look at the Pelicans. You know, there's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
And no good that time.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Kuminga finds MP. Pass to Cunningham. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's Missi. Here's Stojic. Misses the three. Here's Golden State now. Outside Hardaway. They set the pick. Pass to Drew. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Drew's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Warriors. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And the three ball is good.
Stretching out the floor so big in this league. MP right there, providing some spacing.
And here's Austin.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shoot two.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kuminga sends a screen for Hardaway. Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, MP working the two-man game there and finds his teammate for an assist.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Austin with it. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
And the Warriors making a change here. Swathers checked in. Stojic, covered by Cunningham.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the score by Golden State. Pocket 2. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Drew, defended by Misi. Drew passes to Cunningham. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Austin. Nets the corner three. Austin's got 7 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
Stojic covered by Cunningham. Williamson outside. Up top, Anunoby. McDaniels defended. Williamson from long range. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Kuminga. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. He's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They set the pick. Here's Stojic. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Cunningham passes to Drew. And it's blocked. Here's Austin. He has 7. Anunoby outside. Now here's Austin. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Drew. Good D by Anunoby. Ripped away. Kuminga the pass to Drew. It's blocked. Stojic covered by Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. Here's Stojic. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Drew. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And here's Austin. He takes it in. Here's Misi. And Misi throws it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Kuminga. Inside, McDaniels lays it up off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Austin. 7 points in the game. Here's Asenge. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Austin, no luck.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Austin. It's deflected. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Williamson right side. To stop the run. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's the screen. Here's Walter. And it's blocked.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Kuminga kicks to DiVincenzo. For 3, sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. On defense, the Warriors, 13-point lead. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. And McMillan pulls it down. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's the screen. Pass to Walter. No good on the 3. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. Sabonis' screen on McMillan. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Over Jones. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Walter. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And he drives in. Dosunmu's shot's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Asenge. And 101 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one, good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Salon. Screen by Sabonis. Back to Dosunmu. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pelicans trail by 8. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Anderson a screen on DiVincenzo to the middle. And Anderson slams it in.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Murray Boyd. In the corner, it's Sabonis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Shot clock at 2. Offensive rebound. Sabonis gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Jones is out there with Walter. Then there's McMillan. And it's Asenge in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He added 43 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Following the 3-point attempt by Cade Cunningham.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Kuminga sends a screen for Hardaway. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Drew. Here's Murray Boyd. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Stojic. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 8. And here's Cunningham. MP finds Kuminga. Back to Hardaway. Fires the 3. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Well, MP knows his angles, and he can tell when his shot is there.
Over to the wing. Here's McMillan. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's MP. He's got 8 to the inside. It's intercepted. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 5.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
There's the pick. Pass to Murray Boyle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Josh Green's checked in for the Warriors. Pelicans trail by 8. Stojic covered by Cunningham. Here's Stojic. Drains the three-pointer.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Cunningham passes to MP. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pocket 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Asenge. Stojic. Offline with his 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Cunningham on the wing. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Here's Walter. Mr. Williamson. Here's Asenge. Defended by Kuminga. High post try. Asenge, no good. And so, MV will bring it up for the Warriors. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match. Whoa! He flew in there!
Wow! He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And the Pelicans with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
Now here's Green. No scoring in this one. Outside Hardaway. Huge over Walter. That's short off the rim.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Warriors leading by 9. Now, MP. He's got 8. Outside, Green. There's Kuminga. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Outside, Jones. Williamson, the screen. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Back to MP. Cunningham outside. Cunningham sets a screen for Green. Hardaway up top. Lets it fly from 18. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Walter. Jacks up a 3. On the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
MP looking around. Here's Drew. And stolen by Williamson. Jones for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
MP to the rack. And Kuminga throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Williamson, a screen on Cunningham. And Williamson throws it down.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength, just so lethal.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams making some changes here. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-4 run. Screen by MP. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Launches it. Nice defense from McDaniel. Warriors leading by 13. Outside Hardaway.
What a great find by MP, setting up a teammate with a beautiful look.
Here's New Orleans. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Messi, and Messi throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's MP. He's got 10. Pass to Salon. 6 to shoot. From the wing. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Here's McMillan. Here's Austin. A floater misses from short range.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
MP right side. There's a good screen. Driving inside. Here's DiVincenzo. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Pelicans trail by 13. McMillan passes to Austin. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The kick out to Anunoby. And it's off from 3-point range. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-6 run. DiVincenzo finds MP. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's McMillan. Buries it from 3-point range. McMillan's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Pelicans. They set the screen. Here's Hardaway. MP taking flight.
That's just a great read right there by MP. He took what the defense gave him in the pick and roll.
There's a minute left in the second quarter. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Dwight Foreman's checked in. Williamson outside. Pass to Dwight Foreman. Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Austin. Shot clock at 6. Now Messi, defended by Sabonis. Anunoby outside. And the Pelicans miss again. And so MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Step back and squared up. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Here's Wright Foreman, defended by DiVincenzo. Williamson, the screen. Anunoby outside, takes a three. He can't get that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them, but come on, man. You got to compete.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans, I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Pelicans trail by 15. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Jaden McDaniels. Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Drew in at the center position.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors leading by 13. Cunningham kicks to MP. The kick out to Cunningham. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Stojic. Drops it in from 11 feet. 12 points for him.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Cunningham pushes it to Hardaway. There's a screen. Driving the lane. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now here's Austin, guarded by Hardaway. Anunoby outside. Here's Stojic. A 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 13. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. And here's Austin. He's got 9. To the paint. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Anunoby. Banked in off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Down low. Here's Messi. It's blocked.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Hardaway. McDaniels outside. It's good from long range. McDaniels got 11 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Williamson. Now here's Austin. Defense is right there. Messi finds Williamson. Stojic covered by Cunningham. Here's Austin. And the rejection by MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Warriors leading by 17. Picked by Kuminga. To the paint. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, running the offense through MP is never a bad idea.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Austin with it. MP's there.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The tray. That shot is no good. His 5th miss now in 12 tries. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Williamson a screen on Cunningham. Stojic looking to end the run. The rebound by Drew. Drew's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. MP outside. Hands it from downtown. Hardaway has got 22 points.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Things over with the team might be seeing something to adjust. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Hardaway. 22 points for him. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's Stojic, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Dosunmu, the pass to Hardaway. They set the pick. Back to Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. Inside, here's Drew. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. And a wide open look for MP. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Hardaway has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now here's Austin, covered by MP. He was all alone on that one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to MP. Sabonis sets the pick for MP. And it's blocked. Up top, Anunoby. Guarded by Hardaway. Anunoby, no good.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to Austin. And he comes up with the deuce. Austin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Jump shot is good. MP's got 30.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Messi. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Jones. We've got Williamson. And it's Jones in at the 3. That's the Pelicans foul.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Austin's checked in. Williamson double team. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Wright Foreman. Covered by Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And here's MP for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. Now here's Austin. Tight defense on him. Here's Williamson. Got a hand on it. MP with it. The fader. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Austin, know what? Warriors leading by 23. To the middle. Drew gets the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Pass to Austin. Over Hardaway. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
So both teams changing it up here. On the free throw, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. They double him with Cunningham. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Pass to Drew. Outside Hardaway. There's the triple. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Anunoby is screen on Cunningham. Here's Stojic. Nails the wide open jump shot. 19 points in the game. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Kuminga sends a screen for MP. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
To the inside. Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, here's MP. Hit by Kuminga. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Messi. Pass to Austin. From the arc. Here's Stojic. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Warriors leading by 23. MP outside. Kuminga sends a screen for Hardaway. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Messi. Inside. Here's Anunoby, and he drops it in from the low post.
And after being shut out in the first half, he is starting to come to life.
Golden State moving it around. Kuminga, screen on Anunoby. Here's Hardaway. It's tipped. Austin kicks to Anunoby. Knocks down the three.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
To the paint. Here's Messi. Throws it down. What an assist!
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Here's MP. Shoots the three. And it doesn't go. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Austin. Clock at 6. Oh, the slam dunk.
And game 3 will go into record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Warriors.
Look, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You have to think at this point, up 3-0, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. See you later.